Okay, I had a request from a few channel viewers to do a lesson on the English Beats song "Monkey Murders" off of the 1980 album "Whaapen." Really cool song, quite danceable, has some nice little Latin elements in it, and it was fun to figure out. Not all that difficult, but some interesting chords in here. And because I get a lot of people asking how I'm getting my sound, let me just tell you, I've got a Vox AC30 to my left. I've got a Roland Jazz Chorus 50 right in front of me here, and I've got a Boss ME50 multiple guitar, multiple effects pedal actually, and it's on the acoustic tone modification setting with some compression, some reverb, some chorus, some delay. So yeah, I've got a lot going on in terms of the sound to try to get something that sounds kind of close to what the beat was playing. And I'll be doing it on this 2001 pink Paisley Fender Telecaster with Bigsby today. And I'll have that toggle switch on the middle setting. So, okay, so into the song. The introduction here starts at the 5th fret, and I'm just going to play it, and then I'll break it down for you. Okay, so I didn't play that very well, but basically what that is here at the 5th fret, bar in an E minor shape, and you play, right? So you don't go all the way up to the high E on that. You just arpeggio up to the B. Then you drop right down into this E shape at the 2nd fret, but your thumb is catching the low E string at the 1st fret to get that kind of a vibe, right? Then you just drop right into an E, right? So there's your intro. Then you're off and running into the kind of being introduced to the main theme of the song here, which is basically a D, G, A theme. So, you know, here's D, right? But we're not going to play it just like that. It gets introduced like this. Right? So you start off on the standard D, but then you don't play your G like this, you play it like this. So it's really in an F shape, but up here at the 3rd fret, and you get a G. And then if you just slide that up to the 5th fret, you get a nice A, right? But this is the voicing that it sounds like the English Beat are using. And then you accent kind of the high E string on your way down, right? So it's... So you do some sliding there, some movable chords, and you really kind of have a trebly, kind of high E and B string emphasis. And then the second time through, it's... Right, so I play it with the bar chord in the E shape at the 3rd, sliding up to the 5th. Right, so that's really element number 2 of the song, and it's still in the introduction. But then there's a really cool kind of background Latin thing that goes on in the next part. Let's see if I can remember it. Yeah, there we are. Right, so there you're just doing a lot of reaches with the index finger and ring finger, But it starts here, open D string, 4th fret D, 2nd fret G string, open G, G at the 4th, back to G at the 2nd, so that's A string at 4th, D string 2nd, then you've got to reach up to the 5th fret on the D string, 4th fret, back to the 2nd fret D, and you start over. Which is just a really cool, I guess it's more of a bass line than anything, but very dancey, very Latin, kind of fun to play. So that's kind of the introduction to the song, and then we dive into the verse, and it's that same kind of D, only it's going to be played quite differently. Up here at the 10th fret, we're going to do that F shape, right? That's your D, but you're up here, and it goes something like this. Okay, so what I'm doing there, I've got that F shape and I just move it around. I'm here at the 10th. Then I drop it down here to the 3rd. Then to the 5th. Then I do this little theme. So that's just a D string. So you're just holding that shape and playing those strings, the D, G, and B string. Little hammer on there at the 8th to the 7th and off. And then you do it again. And then the second time through you hit this nice A accent. And that's here at the 9th in a D shape. Right? It's an A, but it's here at the 9th. And then you do it again. Right? So that's your basic verse pattern. And then there's a bridge bit, which is, I think, goes here at the... yeah, here we are at the 8th fret, barring the 8th, and then I'm in an E shape. And you want to strum this correctly. You know, a good ska guitarist almost always accents that upstroke rather than playing traditional downstrokes. So you kind of do a silent down and then up. So it's something like this. Whoops. And then you're right back into the... Right? So that again is at the 8th, E shape bar. Then you're at the 7th bar, and then playing the D, G, and B strings with your ring finger. Then you're here at the 5th in an E shape bar. Then you're down at the 1st, same shape. Right? And so that's basically, those are all the elements of the song. I mean, there's just one more of these A's that he goes, and then we go down into the... Right? That's where he's singing, when there is no love and there is no trust. Right? But you've now got all the elements of the song. They just go at different places. You've listened to the song. I'm sure you appreciate the song. That's why you're watching this. So just put them in the right places. Practice those elements. And this part's probably the hardest, just because you have to do that quickly. But anyway, keep listening to the English beat. Keep playing the guitar. Hope it helped. Thanks.